Hey guys, it's Ayin. I came back to Guild Wars 2 just a few days ago, and there's this new mastery system in game. I'm not an expert here, but I'm just gonna share what I've learned so far. From what I know, this is the only available to those who has the Heart of Thorns expansion, so if you don't have it, you can't use the mastery points at all. The mastery system is basically a PvE progression system after you hit level 80. Whatever XP that you gain after level 80, instead of gaining another level, you gain mastery. So before level 80, this is your XP bar, and after level 80, this is your mastery training bar. So how do I get started with the mastery system? When I asked my friends, they mostly said, just do the Heart of Thorns stuff. And that's exactly what I'm gonna tell you. Just do the Heart of Thorns stuff. Because by the third story in Act 1, you should have about 2/3 of your bar filled up. And the third story tells you to fill up the rest of the bar so you can get your first mastery, which is gliding. How do I get mastery points? You can gain mastery points from completing Heart of Thorns stories, completing adventures, completing achievements, and there's a whole slew of achievements that give mastery points. And I have included a link in the description below, so do check that out. There's too many for me to mention here. Just do those achievements and collect the mastery points. That's how you get them. Now, how do I use the mastery points? So earlier I did the third part of the Heart of Thorns story, and it filled up the mastery training bar completely. When it filled up, there was a pop-up that said I can now use my mastery point to learn how to glide, which was what I did. I learned that as you go around exploring and killing mobs and doing quests, I would come across things like the speed mushroom or the bouncing mushroom, and I realized that as I keep doing the Heart of Thorns stories and learn the lore of the new areas on the map, it will unlock the mastery in the area. Like right now, I'm at the Itzel lore part because I started doing the story quests in the Itzel area. Another thing that I learned is that I need to select which mastery that I'm working on next. Like for me, I can train for updraft used under gliding or bouncing mushrooms under Itzel lore. It's important to decide which one you want because as you go around killing mobs, you are also working on the training for the mastery that you've chosen. Like, I have bouncing mushroom selected here, so all the XP that I get goes into bouncing mushroom training. When the training bar is completely filled up, I can use one mastery point on it. This number here tells you how many mastery points you need to unlock it, so I can use one mastery point to train this chosen mastery of mine. This right here tells you how many mastery points you have, but you can't use them yet until the training bar is complete. I already have 5 here from doing the stories, but not enough training to use them on a mastery. And in case you forget what you're working for, there's an icon at the end of the bar under your map that tells you what your current goal is. And this tells you how many mastery points you have already used. Another little thing that I learned is that while you're in the Heart of Thorns area, which is the new maps like Verdant Brink and Auric Basin, you can work on the training bar for the mastery here. If you go back to the older maps like Machuca Province or Kessex Hills, then you'll be working on the Central Tyria masteries. I already have 43 Central Tyria mastery points from doing achievements here in the past, but I can't use them yet because I have not trained enough. I will need to gain more XP in these areas before I can use the 43 mastery points. So that's pretty much it for now. I'll share more when I find out more. Have fun, guys!